What's going on, Jeromes? So the Vikings 2023 schedule is out, and everyone and their mom is going through, that's a win, that's a loss, that's a win. So we're going to do that. We're going to go through week by week and give our predictions for what's going to go down, as well as a little bit addition. We're going to predict the man of the match, like which player is going to put the Vikings over the top in that game, or So starting out week 1 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield and company coming on in. Cool. Fantastic, man. But I think that this is a win dog, and I think the man of the match is going to be Justin friggin' Jefferson. I think he's revved up, ready to go. I think that he's going to get paid. I think that he's going to make $31 million per season, and I think that he will prove why he is the best wide receiver in the National Football League with a commanding performance against the Bucs at home. U.S. Bank Stadium, going to be loud, going to be proud. Can't wait to see it, man. Next up, week 2, short week, first Thursday night football game on Amazon. Al Michaels is actually pretty happy because this is one of the better matchups, and the rest of them are a little bit poopy. But the Vikings getting the Eagles early, which I think is going to be a huge advantage for them. And I actually think that they go in and have a puncher's chance. And I'm going to say it. I don't care. I don't care if this qualifies me as a homer. Again, I don't care. Do not care at all. And man of the match is Harrison Smith, who I think is the only remaining Viking from 38-7 because Thielen's gone. But I think Harrison has an interception. I think he has a sack and a half on Jalen Hurts being used as a blitzer. Shocker. Week 3, you got the Chargers come in again. Chargers, fantastic schedule release with the anime. But Vikings start out a little hot, a little sizzle on the griddle. Starting out 3-0, and man of the match, Jordan Addison, because Jordan Addison says that he's going to remember every team that drafted a receiver before him, and the Chargers took Quentin Johnston, but Addison, 9 catches for $110 and 2. Script has been leaked. There you go. Week 4, on the road again against the Carolina Panthers. Adam Jerome, Ezekiel Thielen revenge game. This game is going to be tough. This game is going to be super tough because the Panthers' defense is young, fast, and free. Love me some Brian Burns and Derek Brown and J.C. Horn and whatnot. And Bryce Young is going to be finding his footing. I think that he's going to be a great quarterback in this league. But I think the Vikings do get it done on the road. And man of the match, Mekhi Blackman, the rookie third-round cornerback. I think he comes in and starts week 1. But 90-yard pick 6 covering Adam Thielen in the red zone. So it's going to be beautiful, man. Next up, week 5, Chiefs. It's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. But I think that it's going to be a close game, but it'll come down towards the end. The Vikings, Mahomes just gets it done at the end. It is what it is, and you know what? We'll see him again. We'll see him again in Vegas. But man of the match for this one, whoever running back 1 is, because he'll put up 100 yards and 2 touchdowns against Kansas City. Next up, week 6 at the Bears Soldier Field. Oh, the Vikings never won Chicago. Shut up. But the winner, Justin Fields goes off, but the Bears lose. Of course, that's usually how it goes. And man of the match here is Brian Asamoah, quarterback spy, relatively containing Justin Fields. You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him, and that's what goes down. Week 7, another big test, Monday Night Football. Dun, 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 dun. San Francisco 49ers come into historic U.S. Bank Stadium. I'm going to say they get it done. And guess what? Kirko Chains is the dude who gets it done against the number 1 defense in the league last year. But Kirk, 350 and 3 touchdowns in prime time. Kirk can't win on Monday Night Football. Shut up. And right in the face of his former guy, Kyle Shanahan. Yeah, bring it on. So 6-1. Feeling pretty damn good about ourselves. Head into Green Bay at Lambeau a couple days before Halloween. I think this is a steamroll. I think the Packers are going to be an unmitigated disaster. I think they're going to be a rolling ecological just blight on the surface of the earth. I think that they're entering darkness for the next couple of decades, pun intended. But man of the match, Jefferson goes off and he gritties in front of Jair 17,000 times. It's going to be beautiful, man. Week 9 at the Falcons. Every season there's a couple games where the Vikings just don't show up. And I don't know. I feel like even though the Vikings defense will be improved and be much more aggressive under Flores, I don't know. I just can't shake it. I just feel like Bijan, and they'll have trouble with Kyle Pitts. They'll have trouble with Drake London's length. And Desmond Ridder will do enough where, I don't know, they'll just drop this one on the road. Sort of is what it is. But man of the match, I don't know. Asasio Tamuo. Why not? He gets a sack and a half. Let's go. Next up, Week 10 against the Saints. Oh, 7-2. 7-2 crew. Week 10 against the Saints. That's a win, dog. Even though Saints defense is pretty damn legit, they're rebuilding that front seven. Sort of got poached. Yes, Marcus Davenport coming on over. I don't believe in Derek Carr. I don't believe in anyone else. But, yeah, the Vikings get it done. Marcus Davenport having 2 sacks, having himself a game. So the Vikings moving to 8-2 on the season. Then Sunday Night Football against the Broncos. My God. Can we just flex this one now? No one wants to see Russell Wilson in primetime. Yeah, but Russ versus Kirk. Stupid ass Sean Payton back at it again. Jumping George Payton, former Vikings assistant to the regional general manager. They get it done. Get it done up there in Mile High. But it has to be a comeback. Like the Vikings come back from 17 down. KJ Osborne sparks that comeback again. 8 catches for $130 and a tutty, just like he sparked the comeback against the Colts. Gets it done, man. So 9-2, head into the final game before the bye, hosting the crooked Chicago Bears. Vikings get it done again. Man of the match, Ivan Pace Jr. So he'll force a fumble on special teams, as well as he'll be in tandem with Asamoah as quarterback spies on Justin Fields, and the Vikings roll into the bye week at 10-2. Who would have knew? Week off, the first week of December. I already got my bye week plans. Headed to someplace warm, R&R, win the day. It's gonna be good times. And then week 14 in Vegas. Yeah, I feel like we have to go to Vegas at this point, but at the Raiders, 3:05 p.m. whatever. But Vikings, I want a McDub in this club. Whoa. All right, 11-2. So the Vikings get a win on the road here. Offensive line shreds the Raiders front seven. The Minnesota Movement Company rides again. And the Week 15 TBD if it's going to be on Saturday or Sunday, and also what time frame. But Vikings at Bengals, that's a big-time game for LSU alums. Vikings, Justin Jefferson versus Jamar Chase versus Jumpin' Joe Burrow and everyone in that regard. So bring it. This is going to be a hell of a game. But I think it comes down to the end. I think the Vikings drop this one. It is what it is, but it's still 11-3, holding your head up high, and maybe we'll see the Bengals again. I don't know, man. Then it gets a little bit sporty. So Vikings Week 16 hosting the Lions, Christmas Eve. This is going to be a big one. I'm coming, Elizabeth. This is the big one. But Vikings get it done. Man of the match, Byron Murphy. Getting it done, and has an interception, has a couple of PBUs on Jamison Williams and Amon-Ra, so they get it done. Vikings move to 12-3 on the season and take a firm grasp of the NFC North. Packers will already be tanking at this point, so sleepwalk on New Year's Eve, and that'll be a win. And then the Lions, so in our mind, the Vikings will be locked into the 2 seed. At 13-3. Already have the division sewed up, so this is going to be the Jaron Hall game. This is going to be the young guys game, and the Lions will be scratching and clawing to trying to get into the wild card, and I think that the Lions do that successfully, but the Vikings end up, 13-4. That seems pretty familiar. But the Vikings get it done. They win the division yet again. We're taking the North, and we're not giving it back for a long, long time. But that's it. That's our week-by-week Vikings 2023 record prediction, as well as man of the match predictions. Oh, man of the match week 18 was TJ with 12 catches for $140 and 2 touchdowns in a losing effort. Can't rest everyone, I guess. And then also Daniil had 2 sacks against the Packers on New Year's Eve. There you go. But let us know your thoughts and our thoughts. Subscribe. You know what to do. Skull production value.